Yes, welcome to another drive-by game show, and today I want to talk about approaching. That seems to be the guy's biggest problem out there, is you're afraid to walk over to this little tiny person that weighs 100 pounds less than you, or at least 50 pounds less than some of you guys, if you're small-boned. But this little tiny person, you're afraid to walk over to her and say hello. Okay, I say I've been there myself, and after I realized how stupid it was, I'm glad I got over it. Women aren't evil. Women don't bite. The only thing they can do is say no. No, thank you. Basically, the only thing they can do is reject you. Okay, I've been rejected before. Hey, we still live. It doesn't break our legs. It doesn't make us shit in our pants and shit. You know, all they can do is say no, basically. So many of you guys are letting her, the possibility of her saying no to any immediate conversation, stop you from meeting interesting and new people. Notice I said people, because I want to take away that mysterious power that you have given women inside your little fat heads. You put the women up on the pedestal and you worry about what she thinks. And you're afraid of her rejection. Does that sound like King of the Jungle to you? Can you see a lion running from a gazelle? Does that make sense? Anybody ever see a rabbit chasing down a lion? Huh? Think about that. That's basically what you're giving into. And you're going against the natural order of nature. Nature designed you to actually penetrate women. That's basically what your main function is to fuck women. I know that sounds brutal, I know it sounds primitive, but that's basically what you were designed to do. That's why nature gave you a penis to insert into her vagina. And that's just the way nature designed us. I'm not talking about the homosexuals, because what they do is basically masturbate each other. This is a woman's vagina. This is intercourse. Two women, all they can do is masturbate each other. Two men, all they can do is masturbate each other in each other's butts. That is not intercourse. So nature designed you to have intercourse. That's what you're here for. So you're going against your very nature by being afraid of the very action you were designed for. What kind of sense does that make? Does that not show you how screwed up our society has become? How screwed up mankind has become? How backwards we have become? And then we want to create new illnesses for every little fucking thing that we perceive to be wrong with us just because we're weak. Social anxiety. Approach anxiety. These psychologists are getting rich off motherfuckers and their weakness. You know what? Give me a motherfucker with social anxiety for a day, and I'll help him get over that shit. I'll run his punk ass around the track. We'll hit the gym. We'll run around the track again. We'll do some push-ups. I'll make that motherfucker chop down a motherfucking tree and build a fucking log cabin like a man supposed to do some shit. And by the time the end of the day is over, he'll be too goddamn tired to be worried about what other people thinking about his ass. That's some punk shit right there. Time for that shit to end, fellas. And for you guys to step up like men. I'm not saying hoe chase. You know, that goes against my pimping philosophy. Fuck that shit. But for you guys that do hoe chase, you know, chase every woman that walks by, or want to, desire to, that shit's gotta end. You know, your fear of stepping up basically has to end. That's what I'm saying. This shit's got to go. You know, this shit's gone on long enough. Okay, the feminists ripped their balls off, starting in the 60s. And you guys are the end result of it. That's why you're having trouble. That's why you're even watching my channel. Because part of your balls, if not all your balls, have been ripped off. You act like you gotta walk around on eggshells around women. You're afraid to be the men that you're meant to be. So basically, you've just been castrated. You can't fight for yourself. You can't stand up against the world. And you create new illnesses to justify yourself. Oh, I need my inhaler. Wait a minute. Now that's a fucking inhaler. Look at that shit. I need my inhaler. Fresh air is bad for my health. Fuck that shit. I don't know why they gave me that shit. They think I have asthma. I don't. I inhaled something in my lungs that fucked my lungs up. And these idiot doctors want to give me something new. Like something that they know about. Asthma. See, that's how dumb society's gotten. You know, we're dumbing ourselves down. You know, ain't that some bitch assness right there? And I know that asthma is a serious affliction. Don't get me wrong. And I do have a mild form of it, but not enough to where I need one of these motherfuckers. You know, pain in the chest doesn't necessarily mean asthma. I mean, I'm trying to tell the motherfuckers, I walk into a room and I pick up some flooring that was out of a room where they had mold infestation and put it in the back of my truck. You know what flooring is? You lay it on the floor. And 3 minutes later, my chest hurts. It's been hurting for 2 months now at various times. So, you know, what part of that does asthma come into? I didn't suddenly develop asthma by walking into a fucking room. That's how stupid our society is. That's how stupid and dumbed down our doctors are. They go along with the flow. Instead of thinking outside the box and trying to create, you know, and see the truth. So men can't be men anymore. We can't be creative anymore. We can't build like we used to. We can't do the things that men used to do. Society doesn't want us like that. They want us like little girls. They want us passive and dumbed down. And I say it's time to start fighting the fuck back, fellas. Fuck that.